Hi humans, I hope this day is finding you well. It's been a while since I've recorded anything. I want y'all to just take a look at this beautiful landscape. I love coming up here. It's so barren, and I don't know if that's from overgrazing or what. Probably can see the cow dung in the picture. I don't own this, but I have access to it. If I did own it, it wouldn't be overgrazed, but it's an awesome, magical place. It's got white quartz and jet. There's some rose quartz. All kinds of awesome stones up here. Love to come and gather them up and just spend time up on this hilltop here. So I've been doing really well. I haven't recorded in a while, and I think that I started recording these videos in September or the end of August, and it's the middle of February in a new year now. So I'm doing really well. I just started putting the videos together and put them on YouTube. I think 4 days ago. 4 days. I've got 3 of them on there now. This is going to be the fourth one, and I really apologize for the camera angles that are in some of these videos that I've already done. So I hope this video is a little bit better. I'm learning as I go, and you know, I really wanted the rawness of these videos that I've already recorded, and so setting up and thinking through the aesthetics and all of that really wasn't part of it, as you could tell, I'm sure. But I hope that is not too distracting. While I'm apologizing for things, this next video is just a ramble that I had in a drive to the store. It's going to be in 2 parts, on the way there, and then part 2 is on the way back. And the air conditioner, I just wasn't thinking about how loud it was going to be. But I think that you can hear me okay. I really appreciate the time that you're taking to watch these videos. I would love to hear in the comments what your experience is with these videos, and your own personal experience too. Hey guys, I'm just checking in with you, letting you know how things are going. I'm driving to the store right now. We've got some friends coming over for dinner, and early dinner anyways, kind of like senior citizens dinner. And so I'm running to the store because we needed some extra bowls and some iced tea. So anyways, I'm doing really well. I was getting low on energy just a while ago, and I was feeding round bales and hanging some signs up by our house so that the people who drive by would drive slower. We've lost 2 kittens in the past, I would say, a month. And we've got grandkids that go running around and everything, and the delivery trucks, UPS and all that comes by. They're in a hurry, you know. So just put those signs up to remind everybody. And to keep them safe, you know, because my wife, we don't want her running around on the loose. So, but anyways, I was feeling kind of drained. Well, it's been a long week, and you know, nothing like a drink to pick you up when you're kind of feeling down. Isn't that right? Nothing like a little drink. But I know how excited I will be to wake up in the morning and not have those residual effects. Because it's like I had said earlier, I can't drink a small enough amount not to feel some level of dehydration or just whatever. And so it's all a hangover. Just because it's not super painful, it's still a hangover. It's bad for your health. And once I get working, I'm probably not going to have just a little bit. I mean, my God, I'm working, I'm going. I've got hours left in the day and plenty of time to drink. At least 1 drink per hour while I'm working, if not more. So anyways, you know, without much trouble at all, and maybe in part because of these videos, it made it easier for me to remember, you know, that little respite that I get of elation or energy, that's really only while I'm drinking. And then as soon as I stop drinking, it really starts going downhill. Unless I drink too much when I'm drinking and I get a little nauseous or something, which quite honestly, back in the day, I would have, my God, I would have been blacking out way before I ever got nauseous, because I probably wasn't going to get nauseous anyways. My capacity to drink alcohol 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, back whenever had been drinking, you know, biggest part of my life, I had a huge tolerance. I was really always able to drink a lot. I mean, I would get drunk pretty quick and black out, have blackouts before you know it. But as far as a capacity of drinking without getting physically ill, throwing up and things like that, man, I could put it away. And I always felt I would have been better off if I would have been more of the lightweight. Started puking after a few quick beers, you know. But I never was that way. But I can get to feeling pretty bad pretty quick now. So one of these days I'll go more into a history of, you know, what this journey of getting away from alcohol has been like. I think I might have mentioned earlier that about 10 years ago, I have to check with my wife, but 10 years or more, I'll put it that way. I quit drinking, and it was so bad at that time. You know, they talk about hitting the bottom. It was so bad that I had no trouble remembering why I didn't want to drink. I had no trouble remembering the pain and the hangover And the fear before I started drinking of where I was going to end up. I had reached a point where I held that stuff with me, and I was even able to go into a bar with friends. Not that I did a lot, but if it was, the appropriate thing to do, I didn't shy away. I had no trouble. I could go into the liquor store and buy my wife liquor. I could mix her drinks. I did this for 10 years. It was no big deal. And I don't feel like that I lost anything because I started drinking again. I started drinking again because, those were really personal reasons, but not that they were that big a deal, but I just don't want to get into it. But I started drinking again because I felt confident that if it was too negative, I would be able to stop again. I don't know if that was naive or not, but it's going to be the case. It's going to be the case. So the reason I was able to start drinking again, though, was because I somehow along the way, I forgot how bad it was. I mean, I knew how bad it was. I don't know. It's kind of difficult now that I'm thinking about it. Why I was able to. It's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting that I did. But then when I've tried to quit a few times since I started back. Not that I was ever I did get plastered once. That was about a year ago. But other than that, I hadn't really, gotten plastered or anything. Just I just was so shocked of how I wanted a certain amount, and even though it wasn't that much, the effects were just negative. And I came up with a whole new ideal of what a hangover was. Just these residual effects of drinking, even a small amount, for this little reward in the evening, slowly drinking a couple of shot glasses that were completely full, so certainly more than 2 shots, but maybe sneaking just a little bit more than that. But out of that few hours of pleasure, 2 or 3, then I've got this, like I said, this new ideal of what a hangover really is, and it just shocked me how easily I get hungover now. Well, anyways, I've made it to the store, and so I'm going to sign off here. Been awesome.